Welcome back everyone. So in today's video I will be showing you how to load sample data into MySQL database. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so like I mentioned in today's video I will be showing you how to load sample data into MySQL database. Alright, so let's get into it. So before we go through the process of loading data into the database, the first thing that you will definitely want to do if you want to follow along in this video is to have MySQL Server installed into your machine. And I previously made a video where I went through the process of installing MySQL community server into our local machine. So to take a look into that video, I will also put the link in the description so that you can also follow along and install the server into your local machine. And the website really is, if you just go to MySQL community server, right here, all you have to do is just go ahead and download the community server here. Just follow this process. If you're on Windows, if you're on Mac, just follow along and then just go ahead and download it. Again, I did a video on that, so if you're interested, you can follow that video and it will get you your SQL Server installed. Okay, so again, the community server does not come with data, so what you want to do after you install the server is to load data into that database so that you can go ahead and now run queries against that data. Alright, so in this video I will be showing you how to load sample data into your database after you have installed your server. Alright, so this website here called MySQL tutorial, and I will put the link for this one in the description as well. But this website gives you this classic models database, and this is what we'll be loading today into our MySQL server. And then from there I will show you how to run some quick queries against the tables that are contained in this database. Okay, so basically I'm just going to go down through this documentation here, and then I will show you how to load this into your database. Okay, so you can read here, it says we use the classic models database as a MySQL sample database to help you work with MySQL quickly and effectively. The classic models database is a retailer of scale models of classic cars, and it contains typical business data including information about customers, products, sales orders, sales order line items, and more. Okay, so basically this is what I will be showing you in this video, how to download it. And if you scroll down here you can see the sample database schema. So we have customers, which stores customer data, products to store the list of model cars, product lines, which stores the list of product lines. We also have employees to store employee information and organization structure. Again, this is sample data, so it does not represent actual data for people, but you can see also here the relationship, the ER diagram for this. So how all of these tables are connected to each other. Okay, so we do have kind of like foreign key relationship in these tables. All right, and now let's go ahead and install this database into our MySQL server. Now before we go ahead and do that, let's jump over into terminal and make sure that actually we do have our database installed. Sorry, our server installed. Okay, so I'm going to go to terminal here, and let me just zoom this one in. Okay, so once we have this, what you want to do to check if the server is installed is to run this command called MySQL and then just put dash version there. And as you can see, for my case I do have version 9 installed for MySQL. All right, and then from there, now what you want to do is to log in into this database. Now there are various ways of doing this. You can use SQL clients, and I've done a few videos on that, but in today's video we will be using terminal, and in the coming video I will cover the comprehensive SQL client tools that you can use. So we'll just load the data today, and then in the next video I will show you all of the free SQL client tools that you can use to connect to your database. All right, so again, I previously made various videos, but in this coming one I will consolidate everything so that if you are looking for a tool to use, then you can decide which one to use among the various client tools. Anyway, so I do have the SQL, the MySQL server here installed. So now let's go ahead and log into this database. So to log in, all you have to do is just go ahead and type MySQL, and you have to put -u, which will be the username, and then after that put the username. So in my case, I'm using root as the user, but if you have a different username, just put the username for that here, and then we want to enter our password. So again, we will not enter the password on the screen here. We'll just go ahead and click enter for this, and then after this, it's going to prompt us to enter our password. So I'm just going to type my password here, and then just click enter, and once you do that, you can see that we are now successfully logged in through the command line to our database. Okay, so from here, what you want to do is, again, we are running this on the terminal, so the command to run for MySQL, there are various commands that you can run, but basically you can query your database from the command line as well. So the first thing I will run here is to show databases, and I just want to see if there are any databases in our server. So you can see here I do have classic models here loaded. So what I will do actually is I will go ahead and drop that database because I loaded it previously. I am just going to drop it now. Okay, so the command actually I believe is drop database and then the database name. Okay, so classic models. Oh yeah, I typed here drop twice, so I need to do that again. Drop database and classic models. Okay, so there it goes. So we have dropped classic models database now, and if we run the show databases again, you can see now that we only have these four here. So if you've never loaded or created a database in your server, this most likely is what will show up when you run show databases the first time. So now we have no database in our MySQL server. So what we want to go ahead now is to load that database. Okay, so we will load the database here, right? So once you have logged into your database through the command line, so all you have to do is to just come to this website here and just click download right here. So there's a link here to download this sample database. So just go ahead and hit download for that, and it's going to download it. So just navigate to that in your downloads folder, and all you have to do is just unzip this. So in my case, I'm just going to double click this to unzip it, and the file that is of interest to us is this MySQL sample database .sql. So this one contains the SQL queries that will be so I'm just going to open this and I'll show you. So you can see this one contains all the scripts. So like create a database if it does not exist, the classic models here in this case, and then it switches to that database, drops all the tables if there are already any tables created in the database. So in case you previously created this, it's going to drop them. Go ahead and recreate them. So it's going to recreate all of these tables, and you can see also it does have the foreign key relationship. So it's going to also create the association, and then after that it's going to load the data into those tables. Okay, so that's how the script looks like. Now the next thing that we will do is, let's go back to the documentation. Okay, so you can see now that this is how it looks like. Now the next thing that you will do here is to load this data into your database, right? So so you can see here what it's asking you to do is through the command line, go ahead and log in. So we've done that. We have logged in into our server, and after that you only then need to run this command here, source, and then point. So just click, you just need to put this command source, and then after that you want to put the path to where that SQL script is located, which you downloaded. So in our case, it is in the downloads. So basically the location of this file here. So what I will do is I will go to terminal here and I will open another tab here. So if you click shell, I will open another tab here for I'm already there. Okay, so I'm just going to go there, and if I view my current working directory, this is where I am right now. So all I have to do is just go, or you can list. If you list here, you will see that we do have downloads here. So I just need to navigate to downloads. Okay, and then from there, if you list, we do have the file here. So all I need to do is then I'm just going to copy this part here like so, and I will paste it right here. So I just need to open a new one here, and the the command is source, and then so if you're on Windows, you have to do C drive, but I'm on Mac, so I don't have C drive here for that. And all I have to do here is then to put the file name right here. So I just need to copy this file here, and I will just append it at the end here, and that is good to go. So I'm going to copy this then and bring it over to my SQL server here. So you can see I'm inside, I'm logged into my SQL through the command line. So all you have to do is just paste that command there, so source, and then the rest of the part where the MySQL sample database.sql file is located. And after that, all you have to do is just enter, and there we go. Okay, so you can see now that it has successfully executed this script, and it went ahead and loaded all of the data into the database after it created it. Okay, so how do we know if this one was successful? Then we can just again run show databases, and as you can see here now we have classic models. Okay, and you can switch into this database. So if you just type use classic models, okay, so you can see now we are changed into this database. So that means that we can now query the tables inside this database. So let's check the tables, show tables here, and you can also see now that we have the tables that were mentioned in the website right here. Okay, so these were the, let's go back to the ER diagram there. Yeah, so you can see that these are the tables that were contained in that script. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you can see the same thing here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so anyway, it says here 8 rows were displayed here. So we do have 8 tables here, and now from here you can now go ahead and query these tables if you want. So for example, let's preview customers here. So if you select from customers and let's get the only 10 rows for this, I need to put select stuff from. Okay, so you can see this one is it follows just a traditional ANSI SQL a standard for this. So you can see now that we can see here the first 10 records. Now if you're running from command line, it's not very intuitive because it's not this terminal is not big enough to display all of these records in a pretty way. But you get the idea. Okay, so we can also just select a few columns here. Let's see customer number. Okay, customer number. Let's get state. Let's get phone. What else? Let's get city, country, from customers. Okay, there we go. And maybe let's limit this to 10 records. All right, there we go. So you can see now we have the only 10 records for from customer, and you also have the state, phone number, city, country. You can also filter, let's say where in this case state is not null, like so. So you can see now we have this data, and it's now retrieving data from states where we actually have values. Okay, so again, this is what I wanted to show you. I'm not going to show you how to load this data or how to connect now your MySQL server into other SQL client tools like MySQL Workbench, dpfar, and many other SQL client tools that you can use. I just wanted to show in this video only how to load data into the database. Now, in the next video, I will show you how to load data now into the various SQL client tools. And let me just give you some of an idea of some of the tools that we do have. So we have MySQL Workbench as one of the client tools that you can use. So we will be going through that in the next video. So that is still loading. The other one that we have is we do have dpfar. So I do have these tools installed. So just open dpfar and it's going to show up also this one right here. So this is dpfar, and I will be going through this again in the next video, because if you don't want to run the the queries in the command line, then there are create SQL client tools that you can connect your MySQL server to and query and run your queries on that client tool. So again, we do have dpfar here, MySQL, and we do have also some other ones. I think Table Plus is one of them right here. We also have DB Visualizer here. So anyway, I will be going through the rest of this in the next video. So I will go through the how to install them, how to connect them, and how you run your queries, and you can compare and see which one probably is the best to use. Again, I have done a few videos previously where I went through how to connect to each of these SQL client tools. So if you are interested on those, then I will also put the link in the description so you can check them out. Alright guys, I think that's all I had for you today. I just wanted to quickly show you how to load sample data into your SQL server. And I've seen this previously. There are some people who get stuck when they're trying to learn MySQL. They don't know where to go, they don't know where to get the data from, and so they get stuck in the very initial stages. So I hope this video will help you if you're a beginner or if you're a professional and you're just trying to get some quick data to use to just ramp up your SQL skills. I hope this video helps you out. Alright guys, I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, give it thumbs up, and also do subscribe to the channel if you have not, so that you can stay updated for videos like this in future. Alright, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.